Good to hear you're doing good, sweetheart. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mwah. 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 So, it's the weather is getting a little warmer. It's getting a little warmer. I think one day next week it's gonna hit 70. It's gonna hit 70 next week for like a day, then drop back down to the 60s. So it's because it's gonna be mostly cloudy and kind of rainy the day afterwards. But it seems like it's getting a little warmer. Hopefully. Apparently it's raining, but not around here. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, I forgot to grab the ice globes. I forgot to grab the ice globes. But I'm pretty sure tomorrow is the season finale for solo leveling. Pretty excited for that. Pretty excited about that. I'm excited. I'm excited. Hi, Minari. Thank you for the water and the stretch, sweetheart. Thank you. And stretch. Just a heads up, we have the ad break in about a minute and a half here. There we go. I don't know who's here, but please go follow Minari. Please, please, please. She's super sweet, very pretty jellyfish lady who's very good at ASMR. Her ASMR is amazing. She's great, very cozy streamer. Mwah. Go do it. Those are cute blushy moms. Those are cute. Minari is very sweet. Please give her lots of love. She deserves way more followers than she has. She's amazing. Hi Mooney. Hi sweetie. How are you? Good to see you. You want a good girl in whispers? Alright, give me a second to blow my notes real quick and I will get those to you. But hi Mooney. Hi. Hope you slept well. Mwah. Okay. Here you go, Mooney. Mooney. Oh, we have the ad break in a few seconds, so I'm going to do the good girl, and if you don't hear it, I'll do it again. Oh, I'm sorry your tummy hurts. I'm sorry your tummy hurts, Mooney. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Mooney. I hope you feel better soon. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Mwah, 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 mwah. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Look at you, such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Mwah, mwah. There you go, Mooney. Did you hear that? Any of that? Did you get any of that, Mooney? Did you get any of that? I hope you did. I hope you did. And thank you for sticking through the ad break. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Karo. Hi. But yes, okay. There we go. Of course, Mooney. Of course. Thank you for the redeems we heard. Please go follow Kuro. Kuro does ASMR as well. Kuro's very good at it. Kuro's got one of those voices where it, even when Kuro is streaming a game or something like that, it feels like an ASMR stream. Because the Kuro's voice is just like that. It's very cozy. Very cozy streamer. Please give Kuro lots of love. Please. I hope you're doing okay, Kuro. Thank you for stopping by, sir. It's always good to see you. I'm sleepy too. I'm sleepy too. I think I'm staying up too late or sleeping too late or something. But my day was good. We had hoagies for dinner. It's very yummy. Very yummy. Okay, Mooney. Sorry about that. Here's your inaudible whispers. Sushi in a while. Last time I had some. It's when I was working at Walmart. Cause I get it for lunch when it went on clearance. When it was near its best buy date. It was pretty good. But it was like $6-7 for like 6 little rolls of sushi, so I put the weird throat noises. There you go, Mooney. There's your redeem, sweetheart. There you go. Hope that was alright for you. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you. Give me a second to blow a nose real quick. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Hi, Moonlight. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Mwah. Hi, sweetie. Hope you've been well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you had a good week. Sorry for chair noises. Mwah. I'm sorry to hear that, Moonlight. I hope you feel a little better soon. Hope you feel better soon. Hi CJ. Hi sweetie. How are you, dear? Hope you're doing alright. Mwah. 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 Those are cute emotes. Those are cute. Those are cute little emotes. Very, very cute. I'm doing alright. I'm just sleepy. I'm just sleepy. I think I'm probably staying up too late. Maybe sleeping in too late. I don't know. We're not sleeping enough. I'm not sure. It could also be that I didn't eat enough today. I don't know. But we had hoagies for dinner. It was pretty yummy. And it was like the bread was soft. It wasn't like the hoagies that are like kind of crunchy or they weren't hard roll like hoagies. They were nice and soft. It was great. I prefer those kinds of sandwich breads than the hard ones. But I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, CJ. I am excited for the uh, what was it called? The finale of Solo Leveling Season 2. I'm excited. I'm excited. Last week's episode was pretty good. Lots of nice, pretty action. It was nice. Um, so we're in the, it's practically the end of this season. So this anime season. So we're in a few weeks will be the beginning of 2025 spring anime season. So a few of these, like the ones that Crunchyroll have shown that they're going to be airing, or broadcasting, whatever you want to call it, aren't super exciting to me anyway. I'm not a big My Hero fan or anything, so this spin-off is not really exciting to me, of course, but there's probably people out there that are. The thing that baffles me the most, I think, is that they're making an Anne of Green Gables anime. Like, like I don't know, the old cartoon that aired at like 8 p.m. on Cubo's on the Cubo channel every weekday. I don't know. It seems I don't know. It seems so strange, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good. And then there's a handful of like romance stuff that I'm probably going to watch for sure. And some slice of life. There's food for the soul. It seems like cute girls doing cute things, but they're cooking this time. Guilty Gear's getting an anime. That'll probably be good. I don't know if it's a movie or is something like that. Um, Another thing that baffles me is that I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Season is getting a season 2. It's getting a season 2. I don't know, maybe the first season did good enough numbers and sold enough Blu-rays that they're like, all right, let's do it. I don't know. And then we have stuff like, please put them on Takamine-san, where it's about a girl that can change the future by changing her underwear. It's not. It doesn't look like. It doesn't sound like something Crunchyroll would air. But what do I know? I don't. I don't know. It just feels like something that would end up on High Dive and not Crunchyroll. But oh well. Oh well. We're getting another anime where the lady is banished from her kingdom and her engagement to the prince or whatever is called off and she's banished. So that'll probably be. I'll probably watch that. Hi Chris. Hi sweetheart. How are you? Doctor Who hasn't nicked that plot yet. What plot? The underwear plot, or the lady kicked out of the kingdom? The lady kicked out of her kingdom. I just want to make sure. Sorry, the delay is not helping here. The underwear. Would Doctor Who do that? I don't know. I haven't watched Doctor Who in a long time. My dad would watch it. Let me see shadows at 2 a.m. Well, I hope you get some good sleep, Chris. Was also watching F1. Okay. I hope you get some good sleep, sweetheart. Doctor Who would do that? I don't know. I don't know. My dad watched Doctor Who a lot when we had Hulu on like the TV, big TV in the basement, and I would just watch it with him when I was bored or whatever, right? Because he was using the TV, so I couldn't play Wii or anything. And yeah, and then I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. Let me try this out. So I watched some episodes of the Fourth Doctor because I don't know anything really about Doctor Who, but he's my favorite. I like the scarf a lot. Um, and yeah, I think I watched the Dalek episodes when the Doctor has the choice to kill all the Daleks or something. No plan to sleep until around 6 a.m. But so estimates from like this scheming. Never missed that F1. Okay. Is it because of your time zone? Time zones are frustrating as heck. You got to tape the F1 for your bestie. Nice. I don't know much about cars. They're cool. I like cars. They're cool. I just don't know very much about them. My grandpa did. He built a T-bucket roadster a 28 Roadster, I think. Something like that. Yeah, it's a yellow T-Bucket Roadster. I don't think it runs right now. I don't think it runs right now. Um, but it's in my grandma's garage. I have ridden in it a few times. It was fun. Oh, it was really little though. I think it needs some new parts or something. But my grandpa would take it to car shows. There was a festival, a few towns down. It's called Peach Days. I haven't been since I was like really little, and I got bootleg Pokemon cards. um, but you know, there were like a bunch of people would bring their old cars and stuff. I haven't been to Peach Days or anything like it in a long time. So you did place some bets on the F1 for this weekend? Nice. Nice. So, I don't know. Like, they still do horse betting, right? There's still horse races. Have you guys seen an ostrich race? I've never seen one in person, but they're pretty goofy. I don't think they're supposed to be taken seriously. Um, I've seen like two videos of them on like YouTube or something, and they have like this chariot hooked up to the ostrich or something, and or there's guys just like clinging on to the ostrich's back for dear life because the ostrich isn't trained. They just like hop on the ostrich before they open the gates or whatever, and then they just have to cling to it. So the ostriches are just running around all over the place, and it's goofy. It's goofy. So the bets are crazy this year. 500 to 1 odds for some drivers, and they're not even rookies. Goodness gracious. Yeah, there's like ostrich derbies and things. I don't know if this seems to be a local thing, but the ostrich is up to like a harness stuck to a little chariot with like a broom stuck to it as like your spear or a flag or whatever, and then they put the ostriches in this little corral, just let them go, and then there's a guy sitting at the end of like the raceway with like a big chicken wire fence or something. Just corral the ostriches back into the trailer. Yeah, I mean the ostrich could like if it hits you in the stomach or something, it can be pretty nasty. When I was really little, not when I was really little, but when I was younger and we had cable, there would be the Super Bowl or whatever, and we had one of the channels we had access to was Animal Planet, so we would just watch the Puppy Bowl, to the night of the Super Bowl, because it's just a bunch of puppies in a little tiny football stadium playing with balls, and it's adorable. It's adorable, and we'd watch Too Cute. I believe the show was called Too Cute. Um, it followed like every episode followed like two parent animals and then their babies, and like followed their growth for a few months until they were old enough to be adopted out. Man, it was like it was like How It's Made, but it was about puppies. in terms of like the ability to like fall asleep to it. I love how it's made. I love how it's made. My grandparents on my mom's side, if they had the TV on when we were over there visiting on Sundays or just whatever, right? It was always the History Channel because my grandma, I don't know if it's just because it was on, but be watching Ancient Aliens and things. Like, man came from an egg because according to this legend, man hatched from an egg, and so we were birthed by aliens or all this stuff. But sometimes it was how it's made, and then my grandpa would fall asleep in his chair or whatever, and it would. My favorite how it's made was the crayons episode because there's all these pretty colorful waxes, liquid wax being injected into these molds. I don't know. I just like that episode. I just like that episode. I don't know if Too Cute is on any streaming services. I believe it's called Too Cute. Yeah, Too Cute. It's on Max, so that's like the 20th Century Fox thing, right? I think there's clips and things on YouTube for sure. There's one on Sphinxes. But they were all like an hour long, 40 minutes. So if you're just tired, just put on an episode of Too Cute. And you can watch little kitties grow up. And puppies. We'd watch the Puppy Bowl. Oh, I wouldn't be brave enough to ride on an ostrich either. CJ. Me neither. Me neither. Me neither. It was on Animal Planet. Yep. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. the creepy caves in Assassin's Creed 2 when you want games the smartest idea. Well, I don't think they would put like monsters and stuff in Assassin's Creed games, right? Like the Assassin's Creed games are supposed to be like fairly grounded, right? There's no except weren't I don't know, maybe there were like chimeras and stuff in the ancient Rome or Greek one. You've never played? Okay. I don't know. A long time ago. I have no idea. I have no idea. First AC games. Oh, hi, Tato. All the way up to Black Flag. Okay. Right now, from some underground thing, and I keep going lower, and I gotta swim down. Oh no! Thank you for the water, CJ. Thank you. Hi, Haku. Hi, sweetie. How are you, dear? Mwah. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. I'm good, Haku. I'm good, just a little sleepy. Just a little sleepy. Some giant maze. Oh, okay, okay. Coconut. Okay. Okay. Oh no, Chris, oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. Hope your controller's okay. Hi, Bobby. Hi. I hope you're on a good stream, sweetheart. I hope you're on a good stream. Good to see you, Bobby. I hope I can give you some tingles. I do my best. There we go. Please go follow Bobby. Bobby's very sweet. She's awesome. Please give Bobby lots of love. She recently hit affiliate. She's great. Of course, of course, of course. You're welcome. You're welcome. No more throwing controllers. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been scared or like angry enough to like throw my controller because, you know, I have to go buy a new one. Yeah, me neither. We played Alien Isolation 2 years ago now. We played through it with a harmonica in my mouth the whole time. That was fun. If you want to see that, the VODs are still there on YouTube. Um, and last October we played the DLC for Alien Isolation. It was only like an hour and a half long. I was a little disappointed. I thought it'd be longer because I had this plan for October to do a spooky month where every day was a different horror game right till we finish them. I was like, alright, Monday's gonna be Alien Isolation, Tuesday's Signalis, or Mondays were like Death Road to Canada, Tuesdays were Alien Isolation, and Thursdays were Signalis, and Friday was one of them was a Walking Dead Telltale game. And I was like, alright, this would be great. First day, Alien Isolation, we finished the DLC in like an hour and 40 minutes. Like, well, that's sad. The other DLC stuff that you can get for that game is like challenge modes and things, and I didn't care to do those. Less likely to throw it. I think I know it. Yeah. I kind of did that with my 3DS, but unintentionally. I the battery of my 3DS. I have an original 3DS. It's red. Um, and I used it a lot. I still do on occasion play it. Mostly Pokemon. Most of my physical cartridges for my 3DS are all the Pokemon games. I have like Kid Icarus, Animal Crossing, Miitopia, Monster Hunter Stories, and my dad gave me a copy of Ocarina of Time. Maybe he had Majora's Mask. I don't know. I think my dad hacked his 3DS, so he doesn't need physical cards for it anymore. Um, but the battery, like years ago, like 2018, 2019, my 3DS could just not stay charged, and I would play on it, and then the back would get like really really hot, like really warm, and I was like, what's going on here? And I unscrew the back panel to like look at the battery or whatever, right? Because I don't know if I had the idea to look at it or my dad was like, maybe you should look at the battery. And I open up the back, and the battery looks like a tiny throw pillow. It is very much not supposed to be that shape. It's supposed to be flat. It is very much domed on both sides, which is very bad. It could have just exploded or caused a fire. So I had to find a replacement battery. Problem is, you have to find the right battery, the battery that corresponds to your model number, otherwise the battery just won't work, I'm pretty sure. So I look up the model numbers on like the back inside the back panel or whatever, right, by the battery compartment, and I look it up, and I at the time I didn't have eBay, so I was just looking on Amazon. The only one on Amazon, there were no like officially like Nintendo licensed battery replacements that you could just buy off the internet. You probably had to like send it in for repairs or whatever, right? And the only one was this massive battery that so the 3DS battery is like this, maybe the length of my thumb, right? And it, it's not too big. This replacement, it was the last one in stock, the only one. and it is massive. It adds like a whole like at least a pound, maybe half a pound to my 3DS, um, and like another quarter inch to the thickness of my 3DS. It is a very heavy battery. So the battery like hooks into the battery compartment, and then there's the whole battery like goes the length of the back of the 3DS, and it's like 12-hour battery capacity, something crazy. And like I leave it like unplugged, don't charge it for like months at a time, and it loses like a bar of battery. It's nuts. It's crazy. Um, but it was like my only option at the time that I could tell, which is fine. So hopefully it lasts a good while. Hopefully it lasts a good while, so I can play Pokemon for the rest of my life. Because when that 3DS goes, to get another another one's gonna be very expensive, I'm sure. Uh, why was I talking about that again? Oh yeah, heavy controllers. Heavy controls. I mean, that would also, I guess, give you a workout, maybe passively. If you're holding this big heavy thing. Just a sore wrist. Okay. But I usually I play most games with a keyboard. There's some that I play with. I play Monster Hunter World, the Sega games, and Elden Ring with controller. Rest of them I just use my keyboard. I use a PS4 controller. I've tried to connect my Xbox controller to my PC. I've plugged it in via USB, all that stuff, and it just could not pick it up. When I would turn on it, would turn on my Xbox and not connect to my PC. So I have to use my PS4 controller, which is fine. It's just a little rough with the FPS games because those triggers on the PS4 controller, not super comfortable to me anyway. Practicing WASD. Yeah, I was like the opposite. Growing up, we had computers, and like the newest console we had was the Wii since like 2008. Till me and my brother pooled our like money we got from our grades to get an Xbox One, which is right here. It's right there. That was me knocking on the Xbox. That's not your door. Um, so we just play games on the computer. Nothing fancy. Like the newest, most recent game we probably played on the computer was Spore. Cause man, I was obsessed with Spore. A good few years. It was. I've never finished Spore. I've never beat it. I would play through the self stage into creature stage, get to tribal stage, and then just start a new planet. Um, but me and my brother had like this head cannon in Spore. We had like the Galactic Bio Lab, the GBL. So we would make all these creatures in Spore and things, and then we would make lore entries in the creature description. And I remember I made like this thing. I called it the horse badger, I think. And I got a comment on it because back then the servers for Spore worked and you could like log in to Spore. And someone left a comment on it, like, this is unrealistic as heck. Look at its center of gravity's too far forward. It just fall on its face all the time. And then I was like, oh shoot, I gotta fix it. So then I fixed it and I left a comment on it. I fixed it. Hope that works. I guess someone was yelling at me. Its center of gravity's too forward. It's gonna fall on its face, and it did look like it was like going to fall over. It did. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. But when I first played Spore, my dad took me to Walmart. I believe it was a Walmart. We got it for PC. And this is when EA was doing the thing where you could only download the game off the CD like 2 or 3 times, and then the CD would be like bricked or whatever, right? So I'm pretty sure the CD wouldn't even work if I wanted it to, which is fine because I have it on Steam now. I tried to stream Spore a few years ago, but the capture would just be flashing colors. And I don't want to give anyone a seizure. So I just haven't played it. But I blew through like a lot into tribal stage in the first few hours. Played in years. I've played Forza Horizon 4. I think that's the Horizon game I played the most, but because it was the most recent one when I had Game Pass. You're a VIP level 191. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. But my first Spore species was called the Amoeba Red, because I just like slammed my fingers on the keyboard, or to try and find something that sounded cool to me. I called them the Amoeba Red, something like that. And they were carnivores. They were carnivorous. And then my friend who lived down the street that I played Dungeon Siege and stuff with, he made a species called the Smyrn. They were like, I think he made them omnivores, but they were like peaceful, and they made them zealots in like the civilization stage and stuff. And if you play Spore, the main menu of Spore is like the big galaxy, and yeah, there's multiple little starter planets you can click on to start a new species. And if you get to the space stage with one of your species, you can go to that corner of the galaxy map on the loading screen and find your other created species and like blow them up if you wanted. You could do that. I never did. It would take you quite a while to get the upgrades for your ship to have that much fuel and all that stuff. But it's still really cool to me. And then there's a few Spore spin-off games. There's a few for the DS. There's one on Wii that's like a 3D platformer. I have that game. I never beat it because it's not very good. It's not very good. And you played and started over 60 times as Forza Horizon 1. Ah, okay. I don't know if I had an Xbox at that time. When did that come out? Oh, it was on the 360. 2012. Yeah, I did not have Xbox or anything at that time. My cousin did at their house, but so I was in 7th grade that year, because that was 12/12/12. That was the year of 12/12/12. And I remember that day because that was the day I had history class. And my teacher wrote that on the whiteboard. So I was in 7th grade. So my cousin wasn't in junior high yet. He was still in elementary. But when he did... so in high school we would walk, or junior high we would walk to his house because it was closer than mine. And we would play with Legos and on his PS2 and stuff, and we would play through Halo Reach and things. You were about to say that? I did play Forza Horizon 4 a bit. Not a lot, but a bit. My favorite part of those games are finding the barn finds, because I prefer, I just think older models of cars look nicer to me. You know, besides like sports cars, those are still cool, but I just like the look of older cars than more recent cars. They just look more unique to me. I can tell them apart easier, I suppose. Maybe that's why. So I would just drive around, find all the barn finds, and drive around in the army jeep. That was fun. Or in the Halo Warthog that you can unlock. Uh, that was fun. Did you play Forza 2, Haku? It's just like cars. Ah, okay. There's a cyberpunk car now. Oh, I'm not surprised. I feel like I've probably heard that. I might have done that. I'm not sure. it's been it's been a few years. No worries, Bobby. Get some dinner. Get some food in you. Mwah. And of course, I don't know what you're thanking me for, but you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Excuse me. Sorry. Also, tomorrow is the first Sega Saturday in almost a month. That's not a dolphin game. I'm excited. I'm excited. Not all of the Echo the Dolphin games are on the Sega Genesis Classics collection. I think at least one of them is missing. But like Echo the Tides of Time just did not work. Maybe it does. I'm just terrible. In that case, I'm terrible. I tried. I gave it the old catch up try. But it was like soft locked from the get go. Like I reloaded the game, nothing worked. And then the first Echo game is just more frustrating, if anything. Very obtuse in what you're supposed to be doing. It gives you like vague instructions on what you're supposed to do. Then Echo Junior was like great, just a little like baby game, like 30 levels of like mini games. Like you have to tag you have a character selection screen. You can play as Echo, its friend, a different dolphin, and then a baby orca. I played as the baby orca because orcas are awesome. And then you just do like 30 levels. Good night, Moonlight. Good night, sweetheart. Mwah. Get some good sleep, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Always good to see you. But Echo Junior was great. I love that one. We finished it in about an hour. I think an hour. and we played Minecraft. It was great. um, yeah, and you can't die. You don't have to go back to the surface of the water to breathe. Uh, yeah. Echo Junior was fun. Echo Junior was fun. So you like locate sea creature friends by using echolocation to pinpoint the locations. Um, One of them you have to find a seal's favorite red ball and push it over to the seal. Others you have to collect treasure, bring it back to a treasure chest. Others you have to find the treasure and then escape or something. And the goal of the game, like the plot, is that the three friends, Echo, other dolphin, and the orca, want to see Big Blue, um, who is a big blue whale, who's very wise. So you have to do all a series of trials, these 30 levels, to find Big Blue, and the last level is this massive, empty ocean thing, and it kind of triggered my maybe it's megalophobia or like thalassophobia, but like you're there's just blue and you're like swimming and all of a sudden there's just whale. Just whale, and I don't know, it kind of like creeped me out. It freaked me out a little. um but you have to push Big Blue to the surface. You have to swim under him and like push him up, and then the game ends, and all three of you do a little dance. You do a little dance, and then the game's over. So, definitely a game for little kids for sure. But it's short and sweet, nice little pleasant experience compared to the other two Echo games, because it tells you what to do pretty clearly, not nearly as obtuse as the other two. Um, so tomorrow is ESWAT, City Under Siege. I don't know if it's like a beat 'em up, side scroller beat 'em up, shoot 'em up, mash them, put them in a stew. I don't know. um, I don't know. I'm excited. A lot of pretty much all these Sega games I know nothing about. I think I knew the most. The game I knew the most about that we've played already was probably Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. That game is a nightmare, torture. Um, and then there's Sonic Pinball, and then Sonic 3D Blast, which I am not looking forward to, because I believe 3D Blast. I'm pretty sure 3D Blast is going to give me a migraine, just based on the visuals. Because I've watched people play like Sonic Mania and stuff. I've played Sonic Mania, not all the way through, just like the first level 100 times, because Barry had the idea to do it for Sonic's birthday last year. um, and then there's like the secret bonus level or whatever in Green Hill Zone, where you run around on the sphere and you collect the blue balls or the red balls, or turn all the balls red, whatever, right? And that thing, oh boy, gave me a headache. So I'm not looking forward to Sonic 3D Blast. I've also not heard good things about the music in that game. So I'm not looking forward to that one. For sure. It's still like at least 5-6 months away, so maybe less than that. But around the time I decided to do the Sega Saturday thing, where we play all the, at least play every game in the Sega Classics collection, Sega Genesis Classics collection, at least once. I don't have all of them. The Sonic games were in there previously, but were since been deleted. They were delisted before I bought the collection, so I don't have those. So it's impossible to 100% the game now because there's achievements tied to like doing stuff in the Sonic games that I can't do. So we have a total of 55. There were more at some point, but we have a total of 55 games. I believe this weekend is game 19. So we're approaching game 20. We're almost done with the first shelf. So the Sega Genesis Classics collection, the like menu is you sitting in your bedroom, and you shine your flashlight. Oops, sorry. This scared me. I'm so sorry. That was loud. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I basically punched the microphone. I talk with my hands, so I was like waving my hand around like I'm holding a flashlight, and I hit the mic with a knuckle, and that's what happened. Hopefully, it wasn't too loud. Hopefully, I wasn't too loud. I'm so sorry, Itato. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sonic games, yeah, they were since been delisted, so can't play the Sonic game. The only Sonic games I have access to, right, in the collection, are Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Sonic 3D Blast, and Sonic Spinball. I believe that's what that game is called. So. Yeah. So, the Sega Saturdays are at least going to continue through this year into maybe even probably into next year. And there's like 50 Sundays in a year. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's look it up. How many Saturdays in a year? How many Saturdays in a year? 52. So we should be able to finish this year then, if we started last year in like November. So we covered like a handful, at least 5, before the end of the year, for the end of 2024. So 52 Saturdays. You got it. Okay, so we should if we don't finish all of them, or finish, get through all 55 games, we should be pretty close. We should be pretty close. But I'm also glad I decided to do the Sega Saturday thing, because I bought the Genesis Classics collection because I was reading the Uncle from Another World manga, and Uncle really likes Sega games, so he like referenced them all the time. I'm like, I want to know what these are. That would make probably reading it more enjoyable. And now I know what Alien Soldier is, so that's great. Because there's like a whole segment of one of the volumes, a couple, I guess. Maybe the most recent one I read, volume 9, there's like a whole like the end of the chapter because like the volume came out when like it released originally in like Japan when Sega released the Sega Genesis Mini because that was like 27, so it's like 2017, 2018 when Nintendo uh like the lull between the Wii U and the Switch, they released the NES Classic, and then the next year they released the SNES Classic, because the NES Classic like blew up, right, and then the Super Nintendo one blew up too, because they needed this thing between the Wii U and the Switch because there's this big lull. I think the NES Classic released the same year as the Switch. Pretty sure it's 2017. It feels forever. That's almost 10 years ago. Oh my. Oh my goodness. And then Seika was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this too. There's a lot of money. We have a lot of old games we can re-release." And then they announced, Sega announced they were going to be doing it with partnership with the company that releases all those like junk plug and play consoles. You get like Walgreens or like corner stores, like Walmart Walmart aisles next to like the game gift carts and the PC games, um, like those. And everyone's like, "Oh man, oh this is gonna suck." And then Sega, I guess, was like, "Oh man, a lot of people are talking about this, so like, no, we're gonna take our time, we're gonna do this right," and they did. I've never used one, but apparently it was pretty good emulation. They did a good job. Um, so Uncle from Another World, the last volume I read, I guess originally released in Japan that year. Um, so there's like a whole end segment last, like, after the after credit scene of the manga, whatever you call it, was them. It was like an ad for the Sega Genesis Mini, and he's like, "Here you can," and then they did like a little. Uncle did this little explanation about what Alien Soldier is. I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know that." Like apparently all the bosses have like lives, and like the frog that you kill is like a mom who just tries to support her kids and stuff, and then the character's like, "What? This is sad." Um, so that was fun. It was fun. So I bought the Genesis Classics collection because of Uncle from Another World, and then it just kind of sat in my library, and then they announced it was being delisted on the 6th of December, in like October last year, maybe it's November. And I was like, all right, we're gonna play all these. We're gonna play them. Uh, so I didn't like think about the scale of this. Sega Saturdays. It's like, yeah, we could play all of them, sure, every Saturday. Because we used to play Stardew every Saturday. Stardew was our Saturday game for a long time. We put like, I can actually look. How many hours we have in Stardew? Um, 168.9 hours. So a good while. We played it every weekend. We still haven't like seen everything, for sure. We played it a lot, and I was just getting tired of it. I know people liked the Stardew streams because they're cozy, um, but it was just another excuse for me to yap, and now we do that. We do ASMR 3 times a week. Like I do enough yapping those days. You know, it's also kind of why we haven't played American Truck Simulator in a while, because I play it and we just talk for like 2 hours. Well, crashing, because I just refused to pull the truck over and sleep, because the sleep meter would fill. And then you would yawn and your eyes would close, and then you would lose control of the truck. It would just keep moving in whatever direction you were holding down the directional keys in. So if you were turning, the truck would just keep turning while your eyes were closed. So you would open them and you'd be face to face with a light post or something. Um, so that's also why we haven't played Truck Sim in a good while either. Because I feel like I do enough yapping on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And people seem to like it because you guys keep coming back. So I guess I'm doing something right. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I goofing up today. I'm so sorry. I just got an achievement for American Truck Simulator. Copper State, discover 12 zones in Arizona. It's while I'm in my library in Steam. Okay. 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 I feel so bad. I bumped the mic. I'm so sorry. I guess that was more than I bumped the mic. I practically punched it. Hi Zog. Hello, hello. How are you, Spirit? Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Hello, hello. Hope you had a good week. Or maybe it's a weekend for you. I don't know. Time zones, sir. Time zones. Okay. That seems to be my audience. You guys are all up to 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. Because you're on the other side of the planet. It's not people in my time zone or around my time zone. Okay. Well, I hope you're able to get some sleep, Sog. I hope you're able to get back to sleep. Hopefully I'm able to help. I do my best. I do my best. I suppose so, and Tato, I suppose so. I suppose I am. Thank you, Song. Thank you. I do my best. Oh, so I watched a ProZD video the other night, about his the top 10 most obscure anime, or his top 10, where he just looked at the 10 least rated animes on my anime list or something, like ones that had like less than 2,500 reviews or whatever, right? And one of them is uh, Mini Jumbo, Chibi Chibi Jumbo, something like that. And uh, it's something else. It's made by it's a Sanrio movie, like the one about the sheep that goes on the revenge journey to kill a wolf that ate his mom or something. Um, and Mini Jumbo goes places that you're not expecting. Not expecting. If you want to watch it, it's on YouTube. Someone uploaded it to YouTube with subtitles, and it goes places, and you're just like, whoa, whoa, this is Sanrio. Goodness. Um, and then there's a short called Jumping from like 82, 84. It's just about this kid that jumps and progressively jumps higher and higher in the camera that's from his perspective. So it just starts with him jumping down the road, and he jumps over a car, Then he jumps over some trees into a chicken coop, and like there's a naked lady in there. This just shows up. He jumps. He gets to a city and he jumps and he lands in this lady's like balcony of her apartment. And she's like sunbathing. Whoa. It's not like graphic or anything, um, but like I was like, what? Those were boobas out of nowhere. Then it gets like really dark because he's like jumping across the ocean and he lands on like a warship. Then he jumps again and he lands in the middle of like a war zone and there's like jets flying over his head. And then he jumps some more and then he ends up back on the road in his neighborhood. It's like 6 minutes. It's pretty cool. It's a little the camera movement is kind of nauseating because there's parts where he like does somersaults in the air, and I was like, whoa, whoa.
Hey, Junkies. Hey, Junkies. Hi, sweetie. How are you? How you doing, Junkies? I hope you're doing okay. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hi, Junkies. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. I hope you get some good sleep, Junkies. Hope you get some good sleep, sweetheart. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm good too. I'm good, but I'm just sleepy. I'm just sleepy, sleepy, sleepy.
Oh, good boy. Okay, give me a sec. Let me drink some water real quick. Oh, sorry. I bumped the mic again. I'm sorry.
sorry. Chunkies, thank you for being here. Thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think I make the world a better place. In my humble opinion, anyway. I'm Blue. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good boy, Blue. Good boy. 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 Good boy, Blue. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Blue. Oh, sorry, Chickies. Goodness, sorry, my brain. I don't know what's going on there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Good boy, Chickies. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, Chickies, good boy. Such a good boy. Yes, you are, yes, you are. Such a good boy, Chickies, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Chickies, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting, spending time with me on the streams. It means a lot. Thank you, 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 thank you. Good boy, 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 good boy. Good boy, 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 good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, 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 good boy.
Good boy, Chickies. Good boy. Sorry if I was saying Blue again. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the like, Blue. Thank you, sweetheart. Mwah. Hope you're doing okay. Mwah. Good boy, Chickies. Good boy. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, Chickies. Good boy. Yes, you are. Look at you. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, Chickies, good boy. Mwah. Such a good boy, yes, you are. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, Chickies, good boy. Mwah. There you go, Chickies. There's your good boy. Hopefully that was okay for you. Sorry, I just started saying Blue halfway through. I'm sorry. It's because I was staring at Blue's username. Sorry. We're approaching the 2-hour mark. So just heads up that we'll be calling a night here in probably like 30 minutes or so. Sorry. I had to stretch there. And Toto wants some smooches. Alright.
Here you go, Toto. Here's our switches, sweetheart.
you going, Tonto? There's your smooches. Hope those were alright for you, sir. Thank you for the redeem. Give me a second to blow my nose real quick, chickies, and then I will get you your water sounds. Tantrums? Alright. Let me get Chickies his water sounds first, okay, Blue? I can do that. I can do that. Hope you're doing alright, Blue. Hope you're doing alright. Okay. Well, hope you're able to get some rest, Blue. Hope you're able to get some rest. I'm good, just sleepy. Just sleepy. Thank you for being here, Blue. Thank you, thank you. It's always good to see you. Alright. We get to your thigh drums now. We are about 3 minutes away from a 2-hour mark. I'll call it a night here in like 20 minutes here. Just a heads up. Give me a second, I gotta do it. Adjust. Thank you, chickies. Thank you for the redeems here. Thank you. Here you go, Blue. Here you go. Excuse me, sorry. There you go, Blue. There's your thigh drums. You want smooches? Okay. Let me drink some more. Put some chapstick on. My lips are drying out. Yep. Yep.
Okay, here I come, Blue. You'll get some birthday cake. Chopstick, kisses.
There you go, Blue. There's your kisses. There's your kisses. Thank you for the redeemed sweetheart. Thank you. Hope those were alright for you. Thank you. Sorry, I had to pop my knuckles. Favorite drink at the moment? Water. Oh, sorry. I haven't drank anything but water for the past few weeks. Like not even milk or anything, because a filling in one of my teeth, my back tooth, popped out when I was brushing my teeth a few nights, like 2 weeks ago, and so I'm just avoiding anything besides water as much as possible. I'll be going back to the dentist on the 25th, so Tuesday. Good answer. Thank you, chickies. Thank you. Welcome back for the ad break. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Hope you're all still here. Thank you for sticking with me. Dirty dance. The turtles scratching their butts on the toothbrushes and stuff. Or like here, I don't know. It's so cute. Cute as heck. Cute as heck. Excuse me, sorry. I did not. I was not able to catch that one. Sorry. I will probably get the raid going here in like 5 minutes. So if you have any trigger requests, get them in soon so I can get those to you. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till Wednesday. Wait, no. Sunday. Today's Friday. I thought my brain, for some reason, swapped to thinking today was Sunday. Today's Friday. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. Inaudible whispers? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, chickies, okay. Okay. Let's get the raid going here. We're gonna go say hi to Minari tonight because we haven't raided her in a while. It feels like anyway. Not since maybe last week. I think we raided Zaya on Wednesday, I think. So we're gonna raid Minari. Give me a second to swap my headphones and I will be right back. And you're welcome, chickies, you're welcome. Okay. Alright. I will see you all tomorrow for the 19th Sigga Saturday, I think. Maybe the 18th. I'm pretty sure it's the 19th, though. For Iswat City Under Siege. We're done with the Echo games. It would have been funny if we had like a whole month straight of just Echo. Practically did. But I'm excited to play a game besides a dolphin game this weekend. I'm excited. I don't know what SWAT's going to be. I'm guessing it doesn't have a Twitch category, so I can't get like spoilers about like its genres and things. But yeah, I'm gonna play SWAT tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go get a snack and probably go to bed in a bit. Probably gonna watch like an episode of Lucky Star or something. We'll see. Good night, chickies. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Please be nice to Minari. Give her a follow if you're not already. She's awesome. She's great. I love you all very much. Good night, Antato. Good night, chickies. Good night, Blue. Good night, everybody. Bye bye. Mwah. Brush your teeth. Bye bye.